Hello, great day, great day. What do you say? What do you say? You're watching the NFT Action News. My name is LeftHousr, and today's going to be a huge, gigantic, incredible show. And first and foremost, let me introduce you to my brother, Emity Left. There he is. There he is. He's got a
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for co-hosting the show with me today. It's a big one. It's a Green Rabbit Thursday.
Yes,
We are
indeed.
joined.
Yes, indeed.
It's the return of Mars, Utah, babies and germs. There he is. Look at him in the flesh, wearing a Death Leopard t-shirt from 1982. I don't know if that's true.
High and dry.
Fuck yeah, that's a great shirt.
How's it going, gentlemen? I've missed you and your hang drums.
This is so good to see you guys together again for the very first time.
Actually, I didn't miss the hang drum because that's the first time I experienced it, but I still missed you guys.
Yeah. Man, look, you're looking good. You look like you've been working out.
Yeah, you know, some things happen. I lift myself up out of the chair every once in a while. I guess you could count that.
All right. All right. I like that. I like
that. We're thawing out here in my neck of the woods. So, yeah, it's a good time of the year.
Indeed. Yeah. Rock and roll. What,
been in hibernation, if you guys haven't noticed.
Doing a little bit of hibernation. That's always good. Bears do that in the wintertime, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a bear.
No.
In any context.
Oh, you hear that, folks? You heard it here first. Let's see who's here in the chat room with us, joining us already. Stoned Rabbit, Greeno Rules, CMC Ski 123, Flower 4803. Big Boot in the house.
The Action family is all here.
Least comic standing. Oh, let's do that again.
So what? Now I'm confused. We're streaming in two places. What do I pay attention to? Who do I banter with?
Yeah, I mean, we're all over the place right now here. We're on the
camera 1, camera 2.
You can watch us on the Twitch, the Twitters, the YouTubes. Go to our Discord and you can watch it there. I don't care. You can do it wherever you want. But yeah, so Mr. NVENOM will be joining us here in a couple of minutes. He'll be popping in, flying in hot. I'm excited to talk to him. See, you know, we haven't talked to him since before the launch of the 3D P2E game that's out there.
Yes, indeed.
Mars, have you gotten any better at the game since we last talked about it?
To be quite honest, I'm effing terrible. But it's still fun. No, I'm getting better, but better is relative because the other people are getting better also. But yeah, at least I'm consistently getting under 3 minutes, which is the pitiful mark in my mind. If you're over 3 minutes, you're doing pretty rough.
Oh yeah, okay. I see. I haven't done it yet because I need to. It's like I have the PC thing. It's sitting there. I just don't ever turn it on. I never go into, and I keep saying it's on the list today. I'm going to do it. I got to get in there. So I just haven't done it yet. Sadly.
Artsy fartsy Mac man, you are.
I know. I don't know what I did. I used to be a PC man back in the day.
Yeah,
I learned on the PC. I had two buddies of mine, and they were both tweaker, like speed freaks, you know, and they both built computers. And
were they fast computers?
Well, yeah, but like one guy would come over and get pissed off because the other guy just built and he'd be like, oh, and he would take it apart and rebuild it. And then the other guy'd come over and he'd be like, God damn it, and take it apart and rebuild it. Babies and germs, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's bring the man, the myth, the legend into the studio here. Mr. NVENOM. Whoa.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's always fantastic to come over here and hang out with Left and Emmett and Mars and the whole crew. So we're excited. We're excited about what we have going on at Green Rabbit. There's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. Like, okay, so we haven't really talked about the game since it's launched into its 3D state. How's that been for you since the launch and stuff? Are you a happy man?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, look, at the end of the day, really what I was trying to do is make sure that we just kept our promises, man. Like really what it boiled down to is just making sure that we kept our promises to the community. You know, we had made a lot in the early, days of Green Rabbit. And I don't think a lot of people really thought that we were able to, to accomplish it. And so it was a big deal for us to be able to put that out and get everybody into the hub and start running around in Nanotopia and doing races and going to your apartment and jumping puzzles and hanging out with the horde. And, it's an awesome feeling, to be honest with you. It's something that, I mean, anybody, it doesn't matter who they are, has to see the potential of what's here and what's to come. We're building something that's, I mean, it's pretty much like, there's 3D games out there. There's multiplayer stuff on the blockchain. There's, this or that. But I mean, as far as like an ambitious project of this type, like multiplayer metaverse with, fully integrated Web3 platform for staking, passive staking and crafting, with, multi activities planned, one currently out being the Ultra Anima races. This is the world's first. So Green Rabbit really is a world's first. And the big players are starting to take notice. Left. I mean, they're out there and they are really, really, really looking very closely at Green Rabbit. So it's fantastic.
That's good news. That's good. Great news. Yeah. I saw some gameplay footage for the first time myself the other day, and I was blown away, dude. It looks pretty amazing. It looks better than I saw it in my head, So I was happy to see those little first clips of seeing people in there running around and racing. All the characters look great, and yeah, super dope.
Yeah, man. Well, I think we surprised a lot of people, you know what I mean, including ourselves, right? I mean, we worked hard. I mean, to put together what we put together in less than a year, with all of the hardships that we were faced with and everything else. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not going to come here and try and garner sympathy. I mean, we fought through it and we came out better on the other end. So whatever. But at the end of the day, like everything that we went through and everything that got us to this point, and our community supporting us, it's an emotional experience, man. It's an actual legitimate emotional experience for me to be able to provide this stepping stone from blockchain gaming to traditional console gaming, as in Green Rabbit. Like that's really what it is. Like we're building a bridge. We're working with a lot of streamers and content creators that are not necessarily blockchain, guys that are actually coming from traditional gaming space and into the crypto space to kind of look at what we're doing and seeing how that, how we can build a bridge over from traditional console gaming to blockchain gaming, because there is a huge divide. There is, a lot of questions on either side, more so I would say on the console gamer side, because they just don't understand this world that we live in. And there's so many rug pulls and this and that out here that that gives them fuel to be like, oh, that shit's a scam, we don't want anything to do with it. But when you get a solid project like Green Rabbit or these other solid projects that we're coming across in the metaverse, there's a few of them out there. You start to see that, hey, wait a second, there are some actual guys that are actually trying to build this wonderful platform for gaming, and for us, like I say it all the time, but I'll say it again, like come play our game because you like games and you want to play a game. And then if you're enjoying the game and there's a P2E aspect of it, or a play to win or play to earn, whatever, there's a token, something you can get. That's a bonus. That's a benefit of playing the game. It's not the reason why we want people to come and play Green Rabbit. You know what I mean? We are thinking, like, we've had a very, very long conversation about tokenomics with some people that are, not from Green Rabbit, that kind of can see our I guess see from outside the bubble into Green Rabbit. And so we're going to be doing stuff very soon that will help, like, incentivize new players, bring more value and rewards to the system, make it more sense to hop in and start playing Green Rabbit. And not only that, but make it more sense for the OG players to continue to grow and play in Green Rabbit. So these are all things that we're thinking about. These are all things that we're working very hard on. And I didn't mean to say hard on right there, but it just worked. It just came out like that. But at the end of the day,
working on, huh?
Yeah, that's what we're working on hard on. But at the end of the day, though, like really, we're building something that we want to have longevity, and so we're adding a new token. It's a strictly in-game, off-chain token. It's called the Tortuga token. I had promised once again a long time ago that we were adding Tortuga tokens in the game. We do have a promo Tortuga token NFT that's been floating around. There was only 2,000 of those minted. You'll be able to use them in some way for your apartments and for Tortuga tokens. But the game, like, it's basically kind of like UPX. It's pegged the same way as UPX to the US dollar. So, you know, once again, this is not financial advice. Anything I say here with LeftHousr, and anytime I ever talk to LeftHousr, you don't have to listen to me. Do all your own research and make sure you never spend more money than you have, because we're not we're game developers. We don't want to get involved in anything like that. So there you go. Hey, I love it. Fantastic. So yeah, but it's pegged to you know 1,000 Tortuga tokens to $1. And the idea is basically that, you know, it gives us more flexibility to be able to create in a world where we have an in-game token that allows us to sell it for credit card, allows us to do all different types of things. And really, like, the community is going to benefit from this because it's strictly an in-game token. We have a lot of flexibility on what we can do with it, meaning, like, there's some fun things that we can do with this token that we wouldn't have been able to do with the token that was on chain. So the idea is, like, you know, Green Rabbit, if you think about it, is an island. Okay, like, we were kind of forced into that island thing. Like we said, you know, okay, fuck it, we're just going to make our own bubble, our own sphere. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, I was getting, you know, stuff from all sides, and I said, you know what, let's just armor ourselves on this island, you know. And then so we got our own Wax node, we got our own API. It's the Atomic API, but we got our own API server. We got, you know, we started doing things that kind of separated us from the general, like, Wax creator community, you know, not on purpose, but just because we were trying to fortify our world, you know. And then so now when you think about it, it's like, okay, when you transfer an asset in to Green Rabbit, whether it be an NFT or a fungible token or whatever, you're transferring it into, like, this world where then you can now use this asset, do what you need to do with it, play it in the game, upload it to the 3D game, use it for crafting your Greensmith, whatever it is. It's all done within our Green Rabbit sphere. And then once you're done and you say, hey, listen, hopefully it never happens, but once you're done playing Green Rabbit, you say, hey, listen, I'm ready to take my assets out. Well, then it's basically a transfer out of the game. And what we're going to try to do with that kind of idea is we're going to try to reduce blockchain transactions. We're going to try to encourage people to keep and use their in-game tokens in-game, you know, not, and I guess basically taking them and, you know, putting them on the market as soon as they get them, just because, you know, we work very hard, and our community works very, you know, is very diligent at crafting and doing the things in game. So for people that just want to come to Green Rabbit and press a button and then at the end of the month and then, you know, drop all those tokens onto Alcor, that's not what we designed the game to do, right? And so we've implemented a 24-hour claim window. Like, there's so much stuff that we're evolving into. Like, Green Rabbit is going to literally become, in my opinion, and I'm not trying to be biased here, I just think that we are going to become one of the greatest blockchain games of all time. Like, and that's not my words. Those are words that are coming from people in this space. Those are words that are coming from some people that you might not even believe are saying it to us, but they're telling us that this is the greatest game they've ever seen. So on the blockchain, sorry, I don't want to say greatest game, the best game on Wax. There you go. It's something that we feel confident about, and if you, whether you agree or disagree, that's fine. But it's something that we're working hard to hold. We want to become the mantle holder for Wax. We want to become the flagship for Wax. We want to become the entry point for people to come into Wax and start, you know, hey, I came into this space through Upland, right? Everybody knows that knows anything about what I'm, you know, my history here. I came in through Upland and I learned about, you know, Wax, and then I got into Wax, and then, you know, obviously hit the ground running. And, you know, you guys know that this space is like one month in this space is like 1 year. It's just so how much you learn and how many people you talk to and meet and do all this stuff. So I really just adapted and started building here when we did Green Rabbit. But then now we want Green Rabbit to do the same, to kind of act as the catalyst, kind of like, hey, people come into Green Rabbit, find all this cool stuff they could do. They might not even know that they're that they're creating a wax wallet or minting an NFT, but they're playing a game and they're having fun. And then they're gonna be like, once they start to research it more and realize and say, oh wait, there's a whole new world, beyond into wax, and that's kind of what our goal is. So we're working on it. We're getting there. And once we release our activities, like the real activities, the play to earn stuff, which is coming next week, then we're going to start seeing, I really think, some engagement and really high engagement levels with high fun and high returning people and high new players coming in. Sorry for my rant. I kind of went down the whole rabbit hole.
That's badass. It's badass, and it looks amazing. We got the trailer or this thing is amazing. Like, I watched some gameplay on the day that it was launched. I jumped on a stream with a bunch of the boys, and it was pretty epic just watching it happen. But yeah, I think the other thing is like there's so many multiple ways to get at Green Rabbit, and as this flushes out, like there's going to be multiple ways that you can access it and utilize it. So like the way I play it might be completely different than the way that you play it. Like there's so many different ways that you can get down with it. And talking with Big Buddha, he's always explaining to me new ways that or ways that you could just be a part of the ecosystem. And if you didn't even want to play the game, there's other ways. And with the social hubs coming, I think that's going to be like the game changer. I think like that's something that I feel like is super necessary when everybody can be communicating within the Green Rabbit.
Oh, it's already here.
Yeah. Oh,
it's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
can go in and talk to each other.
I got to plug in my PC.
Yeah, you can log in. You can, I mean, that's where we're at. I mean, we're literally building on that. Like we have the game, you can go to races, you can go into your apartment, you can interface the 2D game from the 3D game. We have jumping puzzles where people
can I go into Mars's apartment?
So with the apartment sale that's coming up at the end of this month, yes, you'll be once he buys his own apartment, then you'll be able to go there. The idea is that we'll give you a free apartment that you can go in yourself. You can get kind of like, hey, this is cool. And that we're going to be selling actual apartments where you can now have your friends over. We're going to have party time. You can stream music, stream videos, interface Green Rabbit. You'll be able to customize it. You'll be able to just turn on the party lights where you have the different lights going, paint your walls, paint your floors, paint your ceilings, whatever colors and textures you want. It's just fully customizable world. That's going to be our first step. So this is, let me kind of give you the timeline of where we're at for your viewers and for you, Left. This week coming up, not this week, but next week, we're hoping to release orbital drops, which are basically going to be crates that fall from the sky every certain amount of minutes. You run to the crate. The first person that gets there collects the crate. It goes into their temporary inventory. That person then can now go run races until they get enough keys to unlock the crate, right? So we're incentivizing not only the gameplay in the hub, but we're incentivizing people to run races and do well. So once they do that, they can open the crate. Those go into their temporary inventory, and they're going to have mats, Selenium, Tortuga Token promo NFTs. I have to be very clear: Tortuga Token promo NFTs, not Tortuga tokens, and NFTs that we are just going to be randomly putting in there. Greensmiths, crazy stuff. Stirs has been going nuts with giving stuff to our player base. So the idea is this is a temporary event. This is something that we're doing for now until we release our portal wallet, so you guys have something to do. And it's not going to be something that we continue to do. So we're not going to just be giving free money to everybody that walks into the game, or not free money, but free NFTs and assets. So then once you do that, you'll be able to open as many crates as you want. Then we're going to initiate our portal wallet, which is basically the portal between the 2D and the 3D game. And then we're going to allow you to buy, if you'd like, an apartment. And the apartments come in four or five different sizes.
I do like.
And we have a fucking penthouse, which is like you can bring in like probably 20 or 30 people in there. And there's a meeting room. There's upstairs, downstairs. There's a big window that shows the hub.
Companions.
Yes.
I'm going to need one of these.
That's the thing. Everybody's going to need one. That's the point. We want to make sure that everybody gets in there and gets
I
an
want to hold
apartment.
all my
At least
meetings in my penthouse, you know, like
yes,
that's where I want to do my meetings from now on.
that's the exact, like, you're not always going to have animal armor in the hub. Eventually you'll be able to have an avatar, you know, human, male, female, robot, you know, other, whatever it is, like you'll be able to do all that. And you'll be able to dress them, because I'm making some deals with some high-end clothing companies that will have actual metaverse clothing in there of some really, really high-end brands that you guys might know, and be able to put those clothes on and walk around. Or we're also bringing in different communities like Non-Fungible Gang, Pixel by Pixel, who does marbles on stream, bingos on stream. Those guys are coming into the hub. They're going to have their own building where their community now can go buy apartments in that building and be a part of that a community inside of Green Rabbit. So essentially what we're going to become like is we're going to become like a virtual metaverse for Wax, like, or not even just for Wax, but for the blockchain. Like if you're friends with Green Rabbit, if you're a partner with Green Rabbit, if you're trying to build with Green Rabbit, you have the opportunity of leasing one of these big buildings in the hub and bringing your whole community in, where they have a place, like you said, to have meetings, hang out, party, have your own space, interact with your game, interact with your community, interact with your collection. It's all going to be done for you there in Green Rabbit. So the world's already, this is already, like what I'm telling you guys about, this is not promises, this is not soon, this is not whatever, this is already built. Like it's already done.
Yeah.
We're just implementing it in a way that you guys can digest without dumping everything on front of your table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without our heads exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got to keep it, you know, we work very hard on development, and it takes a long time to do most of this shit. So we got to make sure that we buy as much time as we can so we can continue to develop more by releasing these things in sections. So we don't, like I said,
yeah, no, you're
you're
sitting in the right spot. You want to have a bunch of things done, releasing them while you're getting things done. So it's not like, you know what I mean? That's really good. That's you're ahead of the curve.
i.e. we released Greensmiths, I think like a week or two before we released the 3D game, and a week or two before that we released our dashboard. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of like, you know, we're just doing this back to back thing, and really the success that we've been seeing is based on like the fact that we're just stopped promising people shit and just started doing. Like, you know, nobody can argue with delivery. Right? They can say anything they want about me. They can say anything they want about anything, but they cannot argue with the fact that I brought a 3D game to Wax that's better than anything in most cases people have seen. Like if somebody really looks at Green Rabbit and goes from the top to the bottom, from the website, every activity that's in the website, from the 3D game, every activity from the website, looks at the integration, you cannot honestly tell me that there is not a ton of innovation, skill, hard work that is put into this game, and you can't honestly tell me that it's not good for the Wax ecosystem, because it is. It's very, very good, and it's opening the doors to things like, you might like this, Left, Steve Aoki performing in the hub.
Yeah,
right? So we're gonna have Steve Aoki doing a live set in the hub. Chainsmokers. I'm working with SoundCloud Radio. Not necessarily like there's something that we're going to do with some guys that do podcasts and stuff at SoundCloud Radio. I think that we've decided to go more of the indie route than trying to go more of the corporate like SoundCloud route, because it's a big corporation and we don't necessarily want to go through all those legal, you know, loopholes to do it. So there is an indie answer, an independent answer for that, where it's basically like SoundCloud, but it's independently run basically by these guys that work at SoundCloud. So yeah, there's going to be radio in the hub. There's going to be podcasts. There's going to be opportunities for in-game advertising. There's going to be opportunities for you to do your shows in the hub and have people watch it. Twitch streams in the hub, Twitch drops in the hub. I mean, it's so much shit. Like, it was crazy because Atomic Hub hit us up and said, hey, let's see if we can get you re-verified. So we started sending them all this information, and then the guy came back and said, like, well, look, my computer doesn't have Windows on it. Can you guys just make a video of what your game is about and send it to us? So I was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. You know, because we're still full disclosure, we're still in the process of trying to re-verify. It's not done yet, and I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I'm hoping that they're doing this in good faith, but I have no idea. But anyways, so I told Drake, I said, Drake, make me a video of like everything for the site and everything that we that we do and all of the different modules and everything. Yeah, it was like fucking an hour and a half long between both videos, and it literally just Drake talking like this, trying to like this is what you do when you start your flash drives. This is the staking. This is the process for boosting. This is the process for fusion. This is the process for foragers. This is the process for missions. This is the process for Greensmiths. This is the process for crafting armor. It's like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's just like, and that's a good problem to have where we have so much stuff. Our biggest challenge is trying to get all that stuff into like a consumable bundle for people just coming into the game, because it's just so much. We've built so much, and it's a super interesting process with all different ways to go. And like you said before, Left, we have the 3D game, we have the 2D Web3 integrated game, but now we're going to come out with lands. We're doing real estate, which is the sale of the buildings and the apartments, which you guys already seen happen. Then we're going to do lands, which is a whole new 2D mechanism that is unlike any other land thing that anybody's ever seen before. We're going to do scholarships in game for people that want to race, that want to race but don't have anima armors, and people who have anima armors but that don't want to race. We'll have a whole platform for them set up to do just that, where they don't have to multi-account or send their assets to somebody that they don't know. This is all something that's done for them in the 3D game. And then on top of that, we have the Series 2 collection, which is coming. Like there's so many different and missions, and the way that we're going to do the Series 2 is going to be play to mint. It's not going to be packs. We're going to try to do it in a new innovative way, to like where you kind of run these missions and get these NFTs for running these missions, and it's going to be really cool. So yeah, we're doing all these different things, and at the end of the day, it's like, it doesn't matter if you don't like 3D games. It doesn't matter if you don't like just crafting games. Like, there's so many ways for you to interact with Green Rabbit that are rewarding and respectful of your time, that it's the sky is the limit.
Yeah,
and
I remember back in the day, Madden 92, 93, 94, one of those, like, you had to control the stadium, the price of the seats, the price of the popcorn, whatever. Like, and all this shit went into who you could draft and how much money. Like, that was my favorite fucking part of the game. I didn't even like playing like the football part. And I got so obsessed with that shit that I would find myself in the shower, like interviewing myself as the GM of the team or whatever, like just like in these, and I'd be in the shower for hours. Like, couldn't get out.
Every year on NBA 2K, I simulate a season to see how easily it would be for me to fix the Knicks every year. Those fucking idiots. Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, like, the idea of having different ways to go at a game is fucking the shit. It's the coolest, So yeah, I love all the different aspects and angles that you can go at it, and it just seems like it's just a whole new world.
Yeah, and you're looking at the guy right here you're looking at the guy right here who Mars, Utah. This is the guy who laid the groundwork for the world that we built. Like this is literally one of the most. I don't know of another game. There might be some, but I don't know of another game off the top of my head that has a lore like Green Rabbit's lore, like our lore. And not only that, but I don't know any game anywhere that has a time machine kind of as its central component, meaning that we can literally do anything we want with the game. We can take it any direction. We can go to outer space. We can go to another dimension. We can go to 1932. I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what we want to do. We can do it. And this is the guy right here.
Yeah,
it made it all possible.
Say it's exciting with the hub launch and the 3D world running around, and it's just pretty wild. But it's also getting us, right up against kind of what the plans were. It's been a long, obviously, lead up to this point, but now we're getting to run around as these characters. You're talking about Series 2. We've already got 4 new anima armors pretty much on deck for everybody whenever we release that. So it's a lot going on there, and the creativity just keeps rolling. The new lore has been coming out, so we're getting to meet the characters a little more in depth, and it's getting super excited. But yeah, you got to get in the hub, LeftHouse, and
I know.
I was in there with
we got everybody.
I was in there with my guy Stirs. We have the jumping puzzles that appear on the buildings, and Stirs and I were in voice chat, giggling like schoolgirls, falling off buildings and swearing. It's a good time.
You do, which is what you do. And if you fall, I'm like, I don't know how many times I've legit like screamed at the top of my lungs to where Miss NVENOM's like, baby, you're gonna wake the kids up. What are you doing? I'm like, I just fell off this fucking thing, and but it's fun. It's all in good fun, and it's the reason why we built it. We built it for you guys to have something to do. As a matter of fact, like right now, we're kind of in a weird spot because like we have the races out, we have the hub out, but there's like we don't have that mechanism of the orbital drops where the crates are dropping in yet. So we're trying to do engagement by getting people to do wax giveaways and race for packs and stuff. But I really think that once those orbital drops come out, we're going to start seeing people just in there getting. And I hope that's the hope. We're doing it because we want to encourage engagement, get people into the hub, and get them playing and experiencing the races, and give them a reason to do it. Not just, hey, come in the hub because it's cool, but come in the hub because there's a reason to do it.
Yeah, it reminds me of a little older guy, the old days when you just head out of the house on the bike and like see what kids were on the block. That's like the hub. You just jump in and you're like, oh, who's in here? Oh, all right, these guys are here. Big Buddha's here. What do you guys want to do? You want to race? You want to fuck off and jump around a building? What do you guys want to do? Like it's an interesting dynamic. It's fun. Just go in there and see who's hanging out and just start having fun.
Especially when we get like 30 or 40 people together. Oh man, you get 30 or 40 people, and it's like, I'll be like, hey guys, come with me. I'm going to show you something. And then I'm running, right? And I turn my camera around so I can see behind me. And I just have like 30 or 40 rabbits and turtles and snakes running behind me, and we're jumping over shit. And we're just like going to the next location, and everybody's screaming and making noise. It's fucking fantastic. And it's like literally the ground level, like ground zero for what we're going to build. So I know like, once we start bringing all of this cool stuff in with the tournament mode for the races, with battle royale, with PvE content where you can do missions and for co-op missions with your friends, shooting for PvE stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's a fantastic platform, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. Like we're going to do emotes, we're going to do skins. I mean, I'd even go as far as say we can have a LeftHousr and an Emmett skin, and just have you guys run around in 3D, you know what I mean? And you guys could put that on and just be like having your whole thing. Like, this is LeftHousr live from the hub. Now, everybody, Steve Aoki. And it's like, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. You know what I mean? Like, that's my vision. So,
and let's not forget the #1 hub activity of just standing on each other's heads and stacking up as high as you possibly can.
Headbangers.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it's way more fun than you would think. It's like got maybe like 60 people stacked on top of each other.
You ever seen those videos in real life where they do that stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a Filipino, like 50 of them stand on top of each other. It's amazing.
Well, we're actually doing that in the hub, and then now we've gotten Ghost so good at it that first we started on the ground level. Now we're like jumping on like shit that's got like little like the top. Last time we did it was on the top of a light post, and we went right on the edge of the light post, and then we had like 30 or 25 people or 20 people or something like that stacked on top of each other off the top of the light post. So you have a light post that's there, and then just 20 characters just standing on top of each other, getting to the top. And like I said, actually, like Mars said, it is way more fun than it sounds. It's fantastic because you have to get everybody up there, and people are motivating each other, and everybody's laughing and telling jokes, and it's a fucking fantastic.
I need to get into the hub. Like tonight.
I do as well.
I don't know why you guys haven't been there. Listen, anybody who's watching this
issue for me. I mean, I have.
I think we have somebody on the team that has Mac and uses a virtual machine. Demas, he gets in there all the time.
One of those things. Yeah, I gotta try that out.
So if you need help, let us know. We'll try to get you in contact with somebody that can help.
I just gotta pull out the PC. I'm just scared of it. It yells
all the old porn there. He's like, get that shit out.
No, the pop-up porn is nuts on the PC. I don't know how to control it.
No. At the end of the day, though, like that. Anybody who's watching this, anybody who watches this after it's already aired, like, please, guys, come and check out the hub. I don't. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you feel about Green Rabbit. Just go inside the hub. And if you don't link your wax wallet, you could be completely anonymous and nobody will know who you are. And you can just walk around and see what's going on. Like if you link your wax wallet, it's the only way somebody's going to be able to see your screen name above your head. If not, you just could show up as a random string of numbers. So like if you're worried about people seeing you in there or whatever, come on and check it out. Like we're a happy group of people. We're definitely friendly and inviting everybody to come and check it out.
And do you think there's going to be like the Olympics of Anima Armor racing? Is there going to be like a yearly, like the Super Bowl event or something like that, where everybody races up and it's like, holy shit, this is the big one? Is
let's hope so.
Yes. No, that's so the way it works is right now it's free to play. Like everything in the hub that we offer, except for the apartments. I think even the apartments right now are free to play, but we're going to turn that off soon. It's free to play. So that means that like you come in, you can interact, you can go into the social space, you can talk to people, you can get on a free anima race with a common set of armor that's not for any stakes whatsoever, just for shits and gigs, right? Go in there and race. And the idea behind that is like we want new players to come in, check out what we got, and then be like, hey, this is pretty cool. Let me join into this game and see what's going on. So what's coming next? So we're doing apartments and the 3D wallet portal, which will then give us a pathway to bring anima armor into the game. So once you'll fuse your anima armor after that, and then you'll be able to bring it into the game. Once you bring your anima armor into the game, we're going to have what we call tournament mode for racing. And tournament mode is with your anima armor that you've crafted, taking that sucker out and testing your metal against everybody else in the metaverse. And it's for real and it's for stakes. Like you're going in and you're gonna it's win, lose, or draw, and you better get good or not be good at all. That's kind of where the scholarship comes in, because some people aren't gonna ever get good and they just want to but they still want to earn and play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a leaderboard on the practice races. So we'll put a leaderboard there, and you'll be able to see as a scholarship guy who's performing well on the anima races, and you can say, hey, this guy's got first a bunch of times. I'm going to ask him to race my armor for me. So you'll be able to make an informed decision on who's racing for you. And those guys, by doing well in the practice races, will then open themselves up to being solicited to go out and race for money. You know what I mean? Or not for money, for tokens. My bad.
Oh yeah. So if I have like some sick armor, but I'm a shite racer, I just got to find my horse.
You got to hit a big Buddha.
I got to find my big Buddha. Yeah.
Find your horse. Yeah, but and then once you find your horse, instead of sending your horse out to the guy who's going to ride it, your jockey, right? And hoping that he sends it back to you or whatever, or you know what I mean? You can do all that within the Green Rabbit game without having to transfer assets or do any of that. Like you make an agreement within our scholarship program, and then you'll be able to set a slider on what the percentage is for the winnings, and you guys will be able to share in the profits of racing the armor. So that's good.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I want a staple horses.
The stable people. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just get them in there, right? You just leave them in there. They're not allowed to leave. Like, hey,
can you see my stapler?
Just yelling at people.
At the end of the day, though, I'm telling you guys, I think there's slowly but surely for Green Rabbit, like, in September, everybody's like, oh shit, what's happening here? There's a problem, whatever it is, right? And then, a lot of people
can suck a dick.
Yeah.
How about that? That's what I think.
I love it. Let me get to my point.
Get into the hub, you freaks. Check it out before you take a dump on something.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You triggered him, Venom. You triggered him.
I know. But look, let me get to where I was going with that, because I just want to say thank you. Where I was going with that is, like, now we're starting to witness, like, everyone across the board is starting to go, wait a second, what's this Green Rabbit shit? Like, maybe we misjudged this project. Let's take a look. And that's literally what we're experiencing every single day. So we have a lot of people coming in, a lot of people coming back, a lot of streamers, YouTubers wanting to stream content, looking at Green Rabbit, very excited. Like I said, it's all based on our delivery, and we delivered something beautiful for you guys, and we just hope you guys enjoy it and use it to its full potential.
And like you said, there's zero downside to getting in and having some fun in the hub. If you don't enjoy it, you didn't spend any money, just but it's worth checking out for sure.
Oh yeah.
And you can come over and tell me to fuck off to my face if you really want to. Come on down. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's fine with me too. I don't mind somebody run up and be like, NVENOM, fuck you. Like, fuck you too. But do you enjoy this place? You know what I mean? I'm fine with all that. That's fine with me.
Stand on his head, whatever.
jump on my head. I mean, we're gonna one of these days when I get battle royale, I'm gonna be able to shoot your ass. So be careful, man. We're gonna start shooting each other in the freaking ring, and last man standing gets the pot. You know what I mean? If we're going for like an NFT if we're going for an NFT that's worth something, you better believe I'm going hard. No mercy, man. And I'm a pretty good shot with that battle rifle in there, man. So I'm excited about that. Okay, that's a perfect segue. Battle royale. It's on and cracking. It's on cracking. Like we're gonna be doing a whole thing. If you could think of in your mind.
Wait a minute. Wait, is it you guys are already playing this behind the scenes? You're testing the battle royales already?
Well, the answer is that we've already started working on the code for the shooting. Yes. Gotcha, so we're not in anywhere to the point to where we're doing like testing yet. Okay. But my understanding is that like we could probably have a testable model of battle royale within about 4 to 5 weeks of starting it. We've kind of already started it. So I'm gauging the actual start because our dev team is the fastest dev team around. Look what we built in 8 months. You know what I mean? So let's just quell that. If I'm saying this, I can do it for sure. But the battle royale should come between mid-year 2022 and end of year 2022. So you could be looking for it somewhere in that range. Most likely, probably more towards the end of year. But I'm really going to push hard to get it done because I just want to get into the hub and shoot at people. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be my thing. Like I want to go in there and just have blast PvP, blast some suckers. Like whatever. Like PvP is my thing. Like I'm old school Destiny PvP. I'm from play Trials of Osiris. Like I'm Call of Duty, like all that. So if I can get inside the hub and we can get in there and get some 1v1s, I mean, imagine getting into an argument on Discord and selling it with a 1v1 on Green Rabbit. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, Emmett, like Bitcoin's way better than Ethereum. You know what I mean? You're like, no, dude, Ethereum's gonna be great.
Let's say
it's gonna be great. A couple more years. It's still got some time. We gotta give it some time to grow. and like, well, let's take this to the hub 1v1 and sell this once and for all. You're like, and then so we get in the hub and it's like that Western music. No. Like sitting there all geared up. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So you guys know that's the idea.
My question is, like, in the future, or is it going to be possible, or is it possible that, like, I have my LeftHousr penthouse apartment, and I like decide I want to like throw like some sort of race event where I want to put up some NFT prizes. Is there a way we can that could happen? You know what I mean? Like I'm doing this thing. Here's my prizes. I put them up in the game. You guys race, and then like the winners get their NFTs that I posted up. You know, it's something like that. Like
you could do that. You could do that right now. But yes,
there we go.
Absolutely, yeah.
There we go.
You could do that, but not okay. You can do that without like UI or game mechanics tied to it. You could just say, hey, you guys hop into this race, and then we're gonna watch the race, and then whoever wins is the winner, and we'll give out prizes. But like eventually, we're gonna have all those mechanics.
Yeah, I was just wondering if like those like mechanics are gonna be baked into the game. You know, so like so it's like. It's sort of like your scholarship thing in a way or whatever. It's like I put this up so you guys know it's there. Can't take it back. You know what I mean? Or like I say race and it's like, well, I have to send these to you, but I got to go see my grandma first. I'll send it to you in an hour. No, it's like boom, you race it and you win it.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, like I said, the fact that we have like a blockchain game that has these kind of mechanics already starting to be fostered into it, like. The sky is the limit, and the hard part's already done. Like really, and my dev team's gonna hate me for saying this, but the hard part's already done. We've already built the world. We've already built all the logic. We've built the play. We built the space. Like we can build. Now we have we have characters. We have animations. We have multiplayer. We have voice chat. Like all those pieces that are super hard.
Improvements, add-ons. That's where we're at now. Yeah.
Yep. So if anything that we want to add or whatever, like once we get the portal wallet in, like there's going to be all kinds of shit that we can. I mean, I don't even think we've even scratched the surface of the shit that we can do once we get that rocking and rolling. And we're only like the end of April we'll be there.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And as the technology and everything advances in new sort of ways I'm sure what I mean. That's just going to trip new ideas and. It's just going to get gnarlier and crazier and better and better and better.
Yeah.
Super damn exciting. Super damn exciting. That's now my brain's like just trying to flip it into what can we do with this?
Those,
Well, so let me tell you what we can do. What we can do is we could say, okay, Left wants to come in and he wants to lease one of these big buildings like you're seeing in the background back here. And he wants to put LeftHouse logo in 3D on the top of that motherfucker. So when everybody comes in the hub and runs past this building, they know it's LeftHouse's house, right? Or building, whatever. And all of your community can get apartments in there. You can set them all up. And the thing is like when I go into LeftHouse building, I'm going to be in the LeftHouse lobby. And inside the LeftHouse lobby is like the shit that LeftHouse wants me to see in LeftHouse lobby, right? Like your links to your site, like even NFTs that you have that part of your collection that you're showcasing, like all different your meetings with you. If you got a stream going like this, will be showing up on the screen, so I can just sit down in your lobby and hang out with other people that are watching your stream that from your community or whatever. Like interaction, like full interaction with the community and onboarding of new players, like. What does Green Rabbit get from this? Green Rabbit starts to absorb other communities, right? So we start saying, hey, if Left comes in and all the people from LeftHouse community start liking interacting with LeftHouse this way, there's a hope that those people all start to adopt Green Rabbit too, right? And Pixel by Pixel, NFG, Wombat, like all of the other partners and friends that we have that are going to be trying to do something with us are all going to have that benefit, and we're going to benefit by having their community play our game.
Absolutely. Shit balls, man. This is badass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're hitting it hard as we can. I mean, there's no chill in me whatsoever. I'm going as hard as I can. As literally hard as I can.
I will be in the hub within the next 48 hours for sure, because I don't want to fall behind in the racing. I want to be I don't have to be the best, but I want to be able to hold my own, especially when you're talking. And I love this. I love the pack, the drop idea.
The orbit drops are sick.
Yeah, where you have to run and race over to them. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, think about this. Then you could just say, like, look, hey, NVENOM, I'm doing this thing for promotional for LeftHouse. Can you put some of LeftHouse promotional NFTs in those orbital drops, right? And we say, okay, boom. We toss them in there, and then we start dropping them, and like. So then now people that are running around Green Rabbit, like they'll get some mats, like, oh shit, I got a Selenium, I got whatever. And then it's like, wait a second, what's this cool NFT? It's LeftHouse. And you know what I mean? Like, boom, that's how we can start integrating. Like if you think, when I say ground level and we haven't scratched the surface, like think about all the different ways that we can use this platform to not only incentivize gameplay, but to incentivize community and cross community and collaboration and giving collections that don't have utility. And you know what I mean? Like all of these different things. Like I think this is going to save some collections, some great collections that may not have the ability to have a development like we have. It's going to save some of these collections from having to, kind of die off with the whole, NFTs without utility kind of going into the winter. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna bring them back.
LeftHouse definitely needs a building with a bunch of apartments for the Action Family Club card carrying members. Like that needs to happen.
Yep, exactly. And think about, like, I guarantee you I could leave you for a couple hours, you and Emmett, just to talk about it, and you guys will hit me up and just have a whole fucking list of like, this is what we want to do. And I'd probably be able to say yes to like 75 or 80% of it just off of what we built today. And if it's something that's really good idea, we'll adopt it.
Yes,
and put it in there,
true. I think you're right. But I also feel like there's something about, like, when I'm in conversations with you, I feel like I always come up with a million ideas for Green Rabbit. Like for some reason, it's just like, my brain goes on fire when I look at this. I'm like, I just see the way you can slice it.
Yeah, I have a reality distortion. I've been told that I have a reality distortion field and I can will things into existence. So I just kind of make shit real. I just do. I don't know. It's something I've done my whole life. And like with Green Rabbit, I just like think about it. But I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but let me fix my collar here. We built this game in less than a year, and we did it, at everybody when everybody said that we couldn't. It was just something that.
Yeah. No, I don't think you're tooting your own horn. I think you're talking like science and facts, and like what you're saying you're capable of is very true. And I think everybody is. It's just a matter of like where they hold themselves with their own level of confidence in the way they see how the world operates.
Yeah.
And it seems clear that like you've got a really Midas way of looking at how the world works, you know? So, I mean, yeah, everything you seem to say, you absolutely deliver on. So
yeah, what is,
awesome.
I mean, how much has the team grown? Where are we at now with like the team? Like
Mars, you want to take that one?
What size are we looking at?
I mean, let's see. I would say we're probably, it depends on who we're counting, but I'd say probably about 20 heads. I mean, it's really been the same core crew for quite a while, give or take a few pieces, you know, at this point. You know, Stirs has been on board for quite a while. You know, we've got George and Victor on the Unity side, and then, you know, Z-Mad and Mao Pow and the art team is, you know, a couple more heads in there.
Yeah.
You know, and then obviously Drake, and you know, it's a good team.
Yeah,
including the mods, we're over 30, but right now I think the team's about 20. The core team is about 27 people. So yeah, we're and we have, I don't know, we recently, what we did is, before we had the mods in like the public server and then the devs in the dev server, recently we combined the two, and it was actually a really good move because the mods have a unique perspective of like what the community is saying, what they want, what they, you know, so when we are doing stuff now, especially like in the dev server, we're actually getting that feedback direct. And it was, like I said, it was a really good move, and the mods love it. They love being a part of the dev team now. So they're in there, and we're having a good time. And what I've loved the most about Green Rabbit, like from a dev perspective or development perspective, is like we're a family, man. Like me, Mars, George, Victor, Z-Mad, I mean, Stirs, I mean, Pigwig. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen us interact, like when we were on the dev, like we just all feed off of each other and just have like this fantastic energy. It's just, everybody knows their job. Everybody's professional. I rarely have to chase people for shit. Like, people know what they need to do, and we just get it done. And it's a fantastic way to do business. It's like, without that environment, without the love that I have for Mars or the love that we have for the team, like I'm just telling you, it wouldn't work. And somehow we've been able to do it. Somehow we've been able to foster that and incubate it and turn it into like something that's awesome. It's fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just to say, like, for the speed, you know, that things go down and all the developments and some of the past adversities and or crunch times, you know, it's you pull together in times like that instead of falling apart when some things probably would.
Gotcha.
That's the damn truth. We've been through a lot, and I think that's, like I said, whatever we have been through has made us who we are today and made us the strong team that we are. And like, if I'm ever looking at an NFT project ever, like, one thing I've learned from this is, if I'm ever, as a consumer, me wanting to go play other games or whatever, if I ever look at a project, like, I'm not going to look at a project that hasn't faced adversity and got out of it and continued and gotten better or evolved and whatever. That's the only way you're going to tell if a project, in my opinion, is good or not, is a project that's faced adversity and made it through and then evolved to become better. That's it. There's no other project that I would want to get involved in except for something like that, because those are the guys that are the ones that are going to be here for a long haul. They're the ones that are fighting for, passionate. It says so much. It really does. Says so much about a collection or creators that can do that. And Green Rabbit's definitely one of them.
Seeing something tested and coming through and grinding past and really putting your heads down and then showing up with product is can't, like you said, you can't argue it. So
it feels good, man.
And it's all
I got a game, motherfuckers.
And it's lined up too. We got the apartments are coming soon, and all sorts of stuff are new elements to the game are coming soon. I mean, they're there.
All I know left is that you better be in before the orbital drops start. And I want to be chasing with you when you see the green freaking comet coming from the sky. That's your crate coming flying down. Like, I'm gonna be running through the hub, jumping over shit, trying to get there with you, man.
Yes, yeah, I can't wait for that day. Yeah, I'm getting into the next 48. I'm gonna be a skilled runner very soon.
All right. Fantastic. Mars, can you give us anything about maybe the lore, the companions, or any sneak peeks or anything? We can give some juicy tidbits out.
Let's see. What do we want to give them?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's anything out there. Unless you want, I mean, I'm okay if you want to keep everything kind of, under wraps because we still got, a lot of stuff to do.
Do we want to show the early concept of the companion to the folks that are with us?
Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. I love that.
You can share your screen. You got all access.
All right. Yeah, I'm just getting myself set up. I got to close some windows. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding.
Close out those points.
Don't want to have a Left House PC issue.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, no kidding.
Close all those tabs.
Those tabs are scary.
Haven't shared the screen.
What happened?
Oh,
just all the porn pop-ups,
Oh yeah.
What's happening? Let's see. What do we got?
There
All
was some
right.
game.
Am I sharing or no?
Yeah, you ready? Well, yeah. Give me. You go ahead and start to share. You see where it says share at the bottom there?
Yeah, I thought I did.
Oh, hit the button. It should come up, and then I'll like trigger it for the world to see. But I don't see anything just yet.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Either that or DM it
there
to left.
There it is.
Boom.
Boom. Oh wow.
Boom. Yeah, motherfuckers. I want that, dude. I'm going to ride that majestic beast into the hub and like just fly down in my green Speedos and just like rip off my shirt. It's going to be fantastic. I love that thing, man. It's amazing.
We're going to be able to ride this fucker?
I don't even know what we're going to be able to do with it, but I know that it's going to be fucking fantastic.
I want to ride him too. You're right.
Not right out of the window, but yeah, he's going to be a companion that comes with the penthouse apartment. And lives with you there.
So he's like your pet.
Yeah.
Emmett just freaked out. Emmett just freaked out, so I run around the house because he was so excited.
I know.
Yeah. Fucking hey, I'm trying to find this thing. Is it outside right now or what?
So, yeah, the way it's going to work with the apartments is based on size. They're also going to come with a companion.
Size matters.
Yeah, so they're going to scale up. Yeah. So this is the penthouse baller companion here so far.
Yeah.
We'll let you see at least.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so Green Rabbit's art, I mean, in the beginning we kind of had like this lineless style that like to be honest with you, I liked, but I've always thought of Green Rabbit as more of like a comic type of like, universe. It's either 3D or it's like nice, like Marvel comic book type of, nice dark lines and everything. And so for series 2 and moving forward, we've made that transition, and you guys can tell like we're starting to see some really, really sick stuff. Like we have animal armors that are, from the future potentially, like different types of things. And I love Gundam and Robotech and all that crazy robots and shit. So for me, I'm constantly trying to talk Mars into building like, well, give that motherfucker a big old rocket launcher, and you know what I mean? And he's like, wait a second, they're all nice and they love each other. Like, no, make them kill each other. Like, that's what we got to do. But yeah, we're
along those lines. I guess I will jump in a little bit on the lore, and I see Matty Ace and Silver Swamp Fox and a bunch of the lore lovers in the chat here.
Lore tards. I don't know. Popped in there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying attention to the story, you see a few potential conflicts looming on the horizon, and where we're at in the story with Shelley developing some things that are, possibly a little different than the history lessons have told us. So there's some things coming that I think are going to make NVENOM and some other people happy for sure.
Yeah, if you pay attention, guys, if you've paid attention to the lore and the shit that we've been putting out and the videos and the wallpapers and all these different things, like start paying attention to that stuff. Like look at it in its totality. There is like Mars is a master at continuing a storyline. Like we don't do anything that does not follow the lore. And if I do, I get in big trouble for it. So like go and look at it. You know what I mean? Like for real, like there's correlations to everything. There's stuff like that people haven't even picked up on that's out there, public, available, and you can start making your own like assumptions about what's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's about to get cracking. I cannot wait, like I said, to get into a battle rifle and start PvP and start capping and busting caps. I mean, that's going to be when I have my animal armor with a battle rifle like this and I'm scoping and I'm just popping fools. Oh, it's on and cracking. Like that's where I'll feel like we've done it. You know, we have NFTs. You know, we have you pick up your guns and you're out there like that's.
Is there gonna ever be like a Green Rabbit actual Tangy gun that'll come out? You know, like the Duck Hunt gun, but it's like the Green Rabbit.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be sick. Well, one thing. Speaking of that, one thing I've been doing is working with a company from Huntington Beach out here close to me in California, and I've been really looking at making characters, figures. Both the 3.5 and the 12-inch figures, like the old school Star Wars ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So those are things that we're working on getting into the VIRL store, and they'll be available for two tokens. Oh shit!
Like these?
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. So imagine that with like Albert. You know what I mean? Like chilling. He's got all the lore on him, and those are the types of things that we're doing. And like really, guys, if we're talking about. Just I'm kind of in closing because I don't want to take your show too long, LeftHouse. But if we're talking about the internet, right, and we look at the internet 1, which is obviously email and freaking dial up, and then you go into internet 2 in the .com boom, and you go into internet 2 with Facebook and social media and all that shit. Like this is internet 3, and all of the companies that are doing like big things right now, like all the companies like Green Rabbit and all these other big names that are really out there, really, really innovating and building and working to further this space. You're going to see these companies do amazing things. And so like, pretty soon NFTs, in my opinion, are going to be commonplace all over the world. And they already are starting to become commonplace all over the world from, all the different utility that you can use. And we're all pioneers of that. So I think everybody that's watching this and everybody that plays Green Rabbit and everybody that's a LeftHouse community member and even the Metaphors community members, like everybody, like we're all part of something so much bigger than all this petty like fucking chain drama that goes on. Like we're pioneers, guys, and honestly it's a fantastic position for us to be in, be able to pave the road for the new world. Like
absolutely. I'm always saying this. I always like to point it out. It's like everybody that's bought Green Rabbit pieces, you guys are part owners. You guys have made this thing happen. You know what I mean? Like without you guys jumping in, it doesn't go. So like that's huge that you guys we're all pioneers. This is the beginning.
That's just the beginning. Literally it is. I mean, it sounds cliche. It sounds like a whole speech and Wind Moon and Wag Me and all that stuff, but like we're all here and we're all doing it. And the last thing I'm going to say is like, hey guys, look, Green Rabbit, we're a development company. We're an independent development company. We've accepted no money from anywhere else other than from bringing in, our NFT, our first NFT sale. And so, like anything that we do as far as sales for wax or whatever like that past this point is to continue further development, right? So, like, understand, guys, I cannot develop for free. I have a whole team of people, lots of them that need to continue development. So like we're going to be doing wax sales, we're going to be doing emote stuff, we're going to be doing skins and battle passes and all kinds of stuff, but it's for the continued development of the game, and it's just going to make us better. And the more people that come into the game from these types of activities it's just going to make the community that much better. So I just think that needs to be, shouldn't have to be said, but needs to be said because we're out here trying our best, and in order to create something great, we have to
time to fucking party.
Time to fucking party.
Yeah.
Hey,
no more drums.
Speaking of that, Left.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Green Rabbit party, motherfucker, another one. But this one is going to be fucking fantastic. I partnered with some very, very high level people from Hollywood, and we're going to do like Green Rabbit fucking next level. We're gonna have influencers from everywhere just at Green Rabbit to fucking be posting our stuff, like big names, influencers, YouTubers, streamers, famous people, actors, actresses. It's all going to be for Green Rabbit. We're doing it as hard as we possibly can this time at the Wisdom in LA. You have to go check this place out. It's fucking fantastic.
Awesome.
And it's got these big huge domes. Oh, yes, you will. You're going to be hosting it. But it's got these big huge domes, and they're projection mapped. So I actually watched Pink Floyd. Like I watched Pink Floyd. Real Pink Floyd. I watched them there at the VIP for NFT LA, and fucking the whole dome of the building was like fucking going crazy and spinning, and I was like flying. I was like, money ain't a thing, like I was just like fucking going crazy. But I actually got dizzy because it's just such a weird experience. You know what I mean? I guess it was hitting me too hard or something. You know what I mean? I had to sit down.
Hell yeah, that sounds great. Good times, good fucking times. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's something that we're gonna do. That's gonna be for sure this summer. I'll try to get LeftHousr. I'll try to get Mars. I'll try to get Emmett. Try to get all the friends and team members for Green Rabbit. I would love to get Pigwig and some of our other distant Green Rabbit team members out here too. But we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds real good. Well, wicked, man. Well, yeah, we'll let you go off into the Green Rabbit Day. But man, thank you so much for coming and sharing. And great work.
Thank you.
Work. Yeah.
Hey, look, I wouldn't have been able to do it without this guy sitting next to me, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without my team. So honestly, all congratulations and thanks goes to them.
Yeah.
I just coordinated it.
I'm looking forward to the penthouses. This is gonna be exciting.
I am too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Fantastic.
Good to see you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye, guys.
Have a grand one. All right. How about that? That's incredible stuff.
Amazing.
Should we bring in our next dude?
Shall we?
He's sitting in there. Look at him. There he is. Uplando.
What's going on, fellas? Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, you get the drum.
Look at the drum.
Get the drum treatment today.
Yeah,
that's right. That's how everybody comes in today.
This is
I thought
perfect.
that was my Queen's. What was that?
I was just gonna say I'm really excited because we got Uncle Mars here, and Uplando's here, and we just had this whole Queens thing in Upland, and this is kind of like a good duo. I'm curious what Mars' thoughts are. Did you end up messing with it at all? Did you go Queens?
I actually did not go Queens. It took me a little by surprise in the UPX department. For some reason, I lately got a bug in my ass and decided I was going to finish collecting every standard collection.
Oh, wow. So you did that recently.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, there's a new city. And I was like, oh, well, I don't have any UPX, and I haven't done any research, and I'll have to buy those standards off the secondary. So, you're welcome, those people.
Yes. I thought maybe you being an East Coaster that there might have been some Queens in your heart or something like that, some spots that you might have been going after or something, but not a thing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, as a New Yorker who's not a New York City person, it's really like Manhattan and Brooklyn. You don't venture to the other ones too much unless you're hardcore. Not a lot of people just seeing the sights in Staten Island or Queens.
Gotcha. What about you, Mr. Uplando? Did you go Queens crazy?
I got to tell you, I saw a lot of. I thought I was hearing the bells hangover that I had from the minting day yesterday. That's what the drum sounds. That's what I felt. But it's good to see you, Mars, Utah. I haven't seen you in a while, sir. What's going on? Got the leopard shirt, rocking it out. It's good stuff. Yeah, look, people were waiting for this one for a long time. What the interesting part about this is we had seen both Detroit and Queens show up in the API. So we already had an idea that we were going to get both Detroit and Queens back to back, which we did. And this finishing off is the fifth borough on the part of Manhattan. This was pretty special. I will tell you this is a metric right now. As it stands, Queens is about 70% sold through right now. That's amazing.
Where the hell is this Queens?
Right in there.
Well, sir, your LeftHousr, you were there. I saw your blog export. Were you not in Queens?
No, I'm in Chicago.
Ah,
you didn't. You saw somebody.
Queens. Queens is about like across from the middle of Manhattan.
Okay, like right, like up in this weirdo area here. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. This is not a city. This is not a new city. This New York business, it's just New York. You guys is like
a borough.
Yeah, it's just a borough. It's like
it's a borough.
It's a borough.
Look, but you had Rockaway. Go down to the little peninsula.
I can't even see Queens yet.
You know where Brooklyn was, right? It's above that.
All right, so like I'm here then, like in Brooklyn, right? Now,
yeah, there you go. There's your neighborhoods like Jamaica and Flushing.
Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn right now, but I got to keep going up to Queens, right?
No, you're in Queens.
Oh,
no, you're in Queens.
Go back down there. I see. I thought we did this months ago.
Go to Seaside, my friend.
We didn't open that whole end. That whole end of the peninsula is New York City. The bottom's Brooklyn, the top's Queens, kind of.
How come it doesn't say Queens like the big red thing, like it says New York?
It does.
Because it's
You're
not a
just
city. It's just a shit borough. See Mars, who lives out there, and he's like, yeah, there's nothing in Queens. There's nothing in Queens.
It's where you live
I'm
when you
telling
can't
you
live
right
in
now,
Manhattan.
It's wait,
There's
what's on Mars?
It's where you live when you can't live in Manhattan.
See? The only thing, like, maybe is that barbershop from Coming to America? Is that in Queens? Like, that would be a cool location, maybe.
Yeah,
There should be a Coming to America collection in Queens if I could ever find it on the damn map.
Get your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza.
Yeah.
So Sunnyside, where's that? Is this Queens?
Sunnyside, you got to go the other direction.
What's the other direction? To the right? Over
Yeah,
here?
well, you're right. Yeah, Sunnyside.
With
It's
K Garden. Wait, what the hell? KEW Gardens Hills.
Queens is like Brooklyn without hipsters.
Yeah. Oh, Jamaica Estates. That's Queens.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
Well, this is. I would have been so angry if I tried to participate in this release.
Your directional issues would have been a problem.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get there. Probably figure it out. We're like,
They
this
do
fucking
need
Queens?
a compass. They do need
Yeah,
an
I know.
in-game compass to show you true north. But if you go all the way down to the little peninsula-esque property, it's Rockaway Beach. There's all kind of Rockaway stuff, which is dope.
They're on the ocean, huh? They go to the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jonathan
Rockaway would have been the
Airport.
spot I went to. Back in my rugby career, I played with a couple Irish knuckleheads from Rockaway. Decent fellas.
There you go. Just keep on
Yeah.
scrolling down, left. You'll get there.
You mean the down here, this little peninsula part? Oh,
Yes.
cool. Is this all sold out? It went like gangbusters, didn't it?
Yes, of course it did. All the Rockaways. All that
like
secondary for you to gobble.
Hold on a second.
Far
You said that
Rockaway.
like you were mad at me. Like you're like,
What are you
yes.
talking about?
Like,
We are not paying Queens the respect it deserves.
no, you're right. You're
Royalty.
right. That's true. Rockaway. I've heard of this Rockaway before. Pretty cool
Yeah, it's
place.
a Ramones song.
Yeah. Okay. Boardwalk Bagel. So collections?
kinds of-
No collections came out already, or
No, we got a week. You're talking 16 to 22 collections, probably 19 to 22 collections for this area. Lots of boulevards, lots of streets, lots of different neighborhood areas, all kinds of people throwing darts at the board, doing their research and trying to get in on this. But listen, this was the most successful, technically, opening of a city in the history of Upland. We did not have spinning wheels of death. We did not have a massive amount of error messages. This was the smoothest minting from any of the cities that we've ever seen. I would say top
You know
two,
why?
the best city opening.
do we know why? Like, what was there an upgrade or something?
Yeah, so they've been doing these stress tests to incentivize players. And what they're doing is you can win now different, Upix and Spark and all these other things by participating in these stress tests, right? So they did Jackson Heights and I think it was Woodside were the two areas that they opened up for minting in the stress test. And they have been doing upgrades. The entire team of Upland is bringing on a lot more staff and specialized staff to deal with these technical problems
That's
and
awesome.
filling in community manager projects, positions, things of that nature.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, one thing that I meant to, like, NVENOM had said that there was a new token coming to the Green Rabbit ecosystem that was like primarily an in-game token only. Like, and I forgot, I meant to ask him if that was
It's very Upix-like.
It is like Upix-like, yeah.
I won't speak too much for him, but it's very Upix-like.
That's what I was assuming. Like, and it's so crazy, like, jumping into all these different play-to-earn games and stuff, and like being here for the last year or whatever, 2 years. I don't even know anymore how long it's been, but we've seen like different like tokenomic systems come, and then like all of a sudden, like, like people were kind of emulating each other. Then it was like this 3 token system kind of came along, And people started doing that. And then recently I've started hearing people start to complain about that. So it's like they're finding holes in these different things. But there's something interesting about the UPX token and the way that it is this in-game token and the way that it, you know, like I feel like it might be the way to go in some strange way. You know what I mean? Because I think like, you know, it's a token that can't go out to the market, to an exchange, to an Alcor or whatnot. And, you know, like that might be what makes the whole ecosystem like actually function and work. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm speculating. I'm guessing. I'm just like watching as a, you know, from the sidelines trying to figure it all out. Right. But, or, you know, maybe, you know, Green Rabbit, you guys are onto something with like the combination of, you know, like having something that is like in game, something that is out game, you know, so it brings in those types of player investor types or whatnot. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm happy to hear. I mean, you know, we know that that Upland is like, you know, they just keep partnering up and, you know, the Animoca brands thing, that whole deal, like. So you know that it's just going to keep improving. The system's just going to keep getting better and better because they've got like all the right people and the right tools around them now to make it a full-on success. So
you're talking about a stable coin is what UPX really is, right? Its value is 1,000 per $1. So you know what you're getting in the exchange. But the thing of it is, yes, you can't take that and it's not on an open, you know, decentralized
there's
exchange.
Some steps you got to do, or you got to sell your properties to USD, or there's some things you can do maybe around, you know, but it's not easy.
There is. Well, now it is a little bit easier. You don't have to apply anymore. Once you hit Uplander status, you're auto enrolled into Fiat Out. You go through the KYC process. When you've been, you know, approved to do that, you go through it. Your gateway processor is Tilia. You can sell out to PayPal if your country is you know, participation. But for the in-game for the Green Rabbit, I do think that I did hear that it's rabbit droppings or rabbit drops that the currency is. That's an NFT joke. That's a little NFT joke. Yes. A little rabbit drop joke for you there. That's what I'm talking about. Little, you know, maybe some eggs. I don't know. It's a little joke.
Every time I hear the term KYC, I think of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know why. I just go to a bucket every time, like, and then I'm off topic. You know, it always happens. What's that muted, brother?
You gotta know your chicken.
You gotta know your chicken. Yeah.
You gotta know.
Are you Popeyes or KFC or other?
I would be a Popeyes man, but I just eat the shrimp. I don't eat chicken.
Nowadays,
you don't eat chicken?
No, man. I don't eat swine.
It's not swine. Swine.
I was just quoting Samuel Jackson.
White meat.
I was just quoting Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction.
What's wrong with you?
Mother doesn't eat any white meat. He even gave
Utah,
up fish.
Do you eat chicken? Do you eat the chicken?
Yes. Yeah.
Every time I eat chicken, I throw up.
I'm more of a chicken guy than a beef guy, actually. I'm one of those weirdos.
Remember when I was in Vegas?
Yeah,
Chicken,
exactly.
Oh, is that what happened to you?
Chicken.
It's the chicken. Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody roofied him with chicken.
Yeah. Do not roofie me chicken bones, man. Every time. It's horrible. It's just horrible.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get back to some Upland in here. I'm talking about my puke way too much. What do we have? I mean, okay, so I'm sorry. I'm like, when, what? But so we did the Queens thing. We got the car. See, I didn't do Queens because I'm saving my ducats for an automobile.
Saving your KYC buckets for an automobile?
Yeah, I'm keeping my Kentucky Fried buckets.
Yeah. Look, the Meta Motors is coming. It's on its way. We've had a city release. We've had Detroit. We've had Queens now.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got to stop this conversation for 1 second. We got to talk. I mean, there's two things we need to talk about. Miami. What the hell? How was it?
Oh, NFT Miami was great. I did go to NFT Miami. It was fantastic. First to the third. Token Tracks, Aquila, and Metellus there working with Token Tracks, Tommy D, and a bunch of DJs. They took the entire Frost Observatory and aquarium, and there was different levels. They had a raging party. It was unbelievable, fantastic time.
Wow.
To be at that NFT project.
Did you meet a lady?
There were many. You know, I feel like I'm having deja vu right now that we've talked about. This is very.
I never asked you about a lady before, ever. This is the first time. This is the first time I've asked you about ladies.
I don't think you remember. I don't think you remember. I know
Probably
you did.
not.
Yeah. We've had a conversation. We've had some private conversations before over some brownies and other things. I'm sure that it went into that conversation.
Okay, so maybe we have talked ladies before. Okay.
There were many participants at the NFT Miami, so I met all kinds of gendered people there. LeftHouse. So, but moving forward, look at him. The disdain in his face. You know, it was great presentation. Mark Cuban was there. He did his thing. Did you
knock him in the mouth for me?
Look, I went straight up to him and I said, this is from LeftHouse, you cad. Yeah. And I took a my.
You missed this, Mars. Last time he was on, he was talking Cuban, and I think he's got the most punchable face I've ever seen. I would just like to. I like the guy too. It's not a personal thing. It's just it's the face.
Yeah, especially if you catch him cheering at the Mavs games, he looks even more punchable.
Well, here's the thing. This is the greatest thing. He was promoting his comic book superhero NFT project. And you know what, Mars, for us guys being in the comics and whatnot, it was okay, but he spelled it out like you would.
Hold on, I'm not into comic books. I'm in metaphors. Uplando, give me a little credit here.
You know his problem.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but you look. There's a difference between collecting comic books and comics. Wait, there's a difference between being a comic book character and collecting comic books, okay?
That is true. I don't collect them. I don't have one. Continue your conversation.
Me neither.
I'm sorry to butt in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
No, so, the Cuban was up there.
I hurt his feelings.
No, I'm coming back. I'm back.
What are you doing? This
is
is off the rails.
With my brother. That's it.
Okay. Just to tell you, I tried to carry out your Cuban instructions. Is what I tried to do. Okay.
Cuban comic book, no good.
Yeah, no. So he went up there. He did his thing. He started to say, "This is the website," or "This is the NFT project," and he spelled it out word for word, and he spelled it wrong. Somebody had to like, Mr. Cuban, I'm sorry, that is not the correct spelling of your NFT project, sir. Yeah, it was great. It was a fantastic moment. So. That was fun. Many other NFT projects. Everything is to community. Discord membership drive. Like get as many people into Discord and Telegram as you possibly can. Everything was QR codes. They were doing a lot of giveaways and things of that nature.
Rug.
The money is not spent on the booze. It's all spent on community managers. What's wrong?
Rug. The Cuban rug is in effect, you guys. So, DIY, do your own research. KFC, go fried chicken.
Do your own information.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like
the throat slit he did.
Yep.
I like the LeftHouse surmises it up entirely by just says, "It's a pole. That's a rug. I'm just checking the rug." Look, there was a great project where they had bobber bikes. And if you were there's like 1,000 people that would buy into this, and you could win a motorcycle. So if you happen to buy the NFT, they got 33 bikes. They were dope. That's no rug pull. That's gas and metal, buddy. That's all.
It sounds like they're going a little too hard. Like,
yeah, they know you're not going to be able to pay the
at
sales
that level. You know, they're not giving away bikes. I mean, come on.
They were. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Mr. Cuban giving away bikes.
It wasn't Cuban.
Oh,
look, whatever.
What? Seriously, on a serious tip though, you're the music thing you're doing. That's part of the reason why you went down there, yeah?
Yes, tokentracks.com.
Tokentrax. Mars, do you know about this thing that he's doing? Have you talked to Mars about this? Shit,
I'm super out of touch, man.
This is pretty cool.
Mars is in his underground bunker and he only comes up for air and chicken, but Popeyes, not KFC.
I know my own stories.
The token.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the website again?
TOKENTRAXX.com. Token.
Oh, XX. That's right. That's
yeah.
They're
I
I was spelling it
one
like
on
normal. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go.
Yes,
this is it.
There you go. Yes, Token Tracks, and this is an incredible group of industry people that have come together. They're in all kinds of different parts of the business. Some were A&R, some were producers, and they looked at what the modern day, the way that music and artists are put together, and they're really kind of changing up the entire formula of it. So they've got incredible backing for this. They've got incredible artists that are onboarding. Tommy D, Paul Taylor. I mean, you look at this laundry list right here of all of these incredible founders and those who are part of this project, and it is really incredible the depth that they have and the years in the music industry, and then taking this for new artists and ushering them into these platforms, which are NFTs and music, and combining all these multimedia pieces of digital assets together. So they've had 2 drops so far. They've got a couple more. They've got their own marketplace, and they're starting to take off. So this will be a very interesting year for them. They will most likely be at NFT NYC, and we'll see what else they get to. But yeah, these are their marketplace drops, and pretty cool stuff. A lot of artwork. These are artist generated. So this isn't your generative put a bow tie and a hat and a cigar. These are original pieces of work, much to ado to what music is. You laughing at me. Laughing at
I love your breakdown of the PFPs. It's not your funny things with a cigar and a hat. It's really good.
Well, it's basically what it is. Hey, what are we going to do today? I don't know. It's it's chicken.
Man.
It's 10,000 chicken generative with the.
Well, you might not want a chicken generative piece on a piece of music. You might want a piece of fine art. Yes, this is nice.
Well, when you're bored of apes, go back to the art. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why art from artists lasts so long. There's a reason why the vinyl album covers have the nuances that they do, and that art stands the test of time. It's
the Bored Apes ripped us off, though, Uplando. I hope you know that.
Who?
They're putting the Bored Apes. They ripped off the Action Family Club card carrying members in the card we put out, our club.
Oh,
They're putting out a trilogy movies. They're doing movies with Coinbase, and you can submit your Bored Ape character for casting. They stole that from us. We do that for our animation series. You can submit your Action Family Club card character for casting. See, we're ahead of the curve here. Continue. I just wanted to throw that out there.
No, absolutely. And again, when you're looking at all of the different multimedia aspects of what it takes to put together, LeftHousr, you and Mars, hell, E, all of you know what it takes to create music and to create art and to put it together, and how much love and care goes into this. And so most artists don't have an opportunity to get on, in stage or have an ARR session with somebody who's artist and repertoire to get in front of them to get signed. So this is a way that you're marrying the new together.
Sorry, yeah. Should we listen to a little piece of it?
What was that, man?
It is too. Oh yeah, party people! This is coming straight from the lab. Not bad. Not
Is
bad.
it instrumental?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Do you want to do a freestyle over it, Mars?
Thinking about it.
Do a little freestyle. Hey.
Am I part of the problem or part of the solution? Part of the cleansing or part of the pollution? Oh, it's a little slow. Let me see what I got. It's too slow. It's too slow. Theoretically, arithmetically, I'm ripping the flow emphatically, so you can see how fat it would be if you're on the same level as me. It's my destiny, not a fantasy. It's definitely rock the crowd like a disease. Come on with me and truly be feeling beautiful state of ecstasy where no one's next to me. So don't even flex to see, cause I'm in the clouds, ramping loud to myself and I'm feeling proud. And without a doubt, my time is now, don't need to feel it out. So I'm peeling out like a hickety Chevy, can't be back, I'm busting a levy, just to be down, I'm getting too heavy, so good in the clutch, they call me ready, don't come in with much, get you ready, you're gonna get the ready, oh, you're over the ready, cause I'm in the steady. Man, that's some Mars for you.
That was amazing.
Utah, bring it in Mars.
Wow. Holy crap. Holy.
Even got in a Reggie Miller reference.
That was so good.
Everybody
Shout
got in there.
out.
We got
That
some
was
percussion
proud,
going
man.
from EE.
Wow.
Do this.
That was so good.
That really was.
Jam session. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Double
Nice.
time coming out of Mars, Utah. Get the hell out of here.
That was
Yeah,
nuts
I saw
fire. That was nuts.
Double time.
Jeez
That
Louise.
hit that
Yeah, that
slow
was
beat,
good.
man. Us
Yeah.
East Coasters like don't do well on the slow beats. You know, we're not like those Atlanta cats.
But then you found it though, and you just fucking lit the streets on fire. That was so go. Yeah, I loved that. That was amazing. That's one of the best things that's ever happened here on the NFT Action News. Jesus Christ. And then the other thing I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Uplando, is what the hell?
Yes.
Like giving me the Coinbase address for the MetaMask. What did
Yeah.
you do about
If
this?
you want to explain, you're keeping it all lock and key. So I don't know if it's public consumption, but I can give you the MetaMask. But you still can. It's still there. The NFT is still there. It's not gone into
Yeah.
the ether. It's there, but you have to have a special viewer to check out the Coinbase NFT storage. So I give you the MetaMask.
So is there a way for you to get it out of there then?
Oh yes, there is.
Okay. All right. Because if you can't figure it out, then I'll have to do something else for you. But
I want to see it's the big reveal. Like I've been.
see, nobody knows what we're talking about here. Real quick, I sent Uplando a surprise, a present, a gift. In some way, something that I actually owed you something. I owed you something from long ago, and so I was making do on this. You probably don't even remember it, but it's a special thing, and I can't give anything away.
Okay, all right. I'll look at it.
You know, because once you get it, it'll be fun. And then there's a piece of business once you see it that I want to discuss with you.
Got it. No,
So,
I love it.
So
and
this is a treasure. This is a whole treasure that we're opening up here.
I'm so thankful, and I will figure it out. I will.
I know you're the best. You're the goddamn best. All right, well, I just had to get those two pieces of business out of the way. Those I want to know about your Miami experience, and then I needed to know why
it's going to happen.
If we're going to be able to get that NFT out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back to the Uplands. We're in a Spark week right now. That just started.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yep,
So what
just
do I need
started
to be doing?
Well, if you're a treasure hunter, you do the boosted up for the treasure hunts. You get your new tiers into these cities, and you go treasure hunting. If you like treasure hunting, I don't like treasure hunting. It's not for me.
So there's other things I can do then?
Yeah, but check this. Keep on going down. There's an Alcatraz. They dripped into this. They snuck in a little Alcatraz information into this. If you take a look at this, I think it's in there somewhere about Alcatraz. Maybe this was on the tier levels that you take a look at this. If you look
Treasure
at the tiers, yeah.
Is there an Alcatraz hunt now or something?
Yeah, there's a whole new thing for Alcatraz. So they really locked down on this Alcatraz thing. If you're an Alcatraz, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't complete anything. Like it's very locked down now. It may be in the Queen stress test information. Let me get there and take a look at this.
Here, but yeah,
it was dropped in.
New
Maybe
tiers.
it was just in the Queen.
New tiers. What does that mean?
Yeah, there's new
that we
tiers.
can win different amounts of money.
In there. It's in the Spark week in April. Look at there. It says changes to Spark distribution run into that. Changes to Alcatraz. Players that are in Alcatraz can no longer mint, buy, or sell properties, earn or stake Spark, or start construction. Boom. And there's a player conduct guide now to give you a little bit more information on what you can and can't do.
Fair enough.
That's a solid hand movement. It looked connected.
Yeah, thank you.
Information.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it.
Cool.
That's the way it goes.
Okay, so
yeah.
Queens just came out. Treasure Spark Week's happening, and I think we're like probably there's no new things on the horizon because this just happened. They're probably taking a breather and letting us know when the next deal is. We'll probably start hearing something maybe next week or something about some new automobile, this, that, or the other. Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what it is. I think it's going to be Mentor Motors that you're going to see ushered in here. But the thing, and I hope that this happens May, June-ish is what I'm expecting. But between them, we're going to have a new city. So people are speculating Miami or other. Maybe in
Miami
Texas,
or Vegas.
Nah, I don't know about.
Well,
Vegas.
that's what I want.
What?
I gotta step away for a hot second, fellas. I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right, good deal. I don't know about this. I don't know about the Vegas thing. Look, we don't have enough. People don't have enough liquidity to get into Vegas, nor do they in any of these extra cities that are going to be dropped. We need a full month plus to work up, get some liquidity back.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it'll be a dump city then, probably.
Yeah. Well,
like
we'll see.
White trash city that just like should be lit on fire and should never be discussed ever. One of those places.
Well, here's the thing.
Maybe a Tallahassee.
I like Tallahassee. What else do you like about long, tall Tallahassee? Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Tallahassee's lovely this time of season.
Where do you think? Look, there's another big speculation for this year that people are talking about, and that is an international city. Is it going to be London? Is it Paris? Is it Hong Kong? Is it other? Where is it going to be? International is going to happen.
We're there, huh?
Yeah, we're getting there. I don't know, but I would speculate. Look, you've got to go international. We're on year 4 of Upland. We've only got 18, 19 cities open up. Are we on year 4, year 3.5, year 4, July?
The only thing I know, I mean, the two things that I think about in this conversation always is like, one is like we've seen the Hong Kong in the trailer back in the day, in the early trailer for what Upland and Hong Kong was in there. So there's London that. But then I remember from a conversation that I had with, I believe it was maybe Dirk or Edon, somebody from Upland, and it might have even been on this very show here. And the conversation was about how the mapping system that they use in the United States or whatever, like, isn't the same over in Asia or something. So they needed to like figure out like a company or a workaround. So I think that sort of puts me off of some of the Asian countries, because it's not like, whatever they're using to map America and what we've seen so far, it's like it would be a different system. So like maybe connecting, I don't know, there might be some technical issues there to deal with. So I don't think it's going to be Asia. I think it might be maybe London.
Well, you don't feel like it's going to be in this year? Look, June 11th, Genesis. It's coming around. We're under 60 days.
Oh, Jesus. It's not going to be before June.
I don't think it is, but I'm saying we were going to have some big. That's a 60-day. That's a less than 60 days. So we've got potentially Meta Motors for Genesis. Could that be where we're headed towards? I don't know.
Meta Motors is probably Genesis.
That's what I think.
I think you're right.
That's what I think. And then later on in the year, fourth quarter, beginning of fourth quarter, so you don't get into those holiday months, drop it on us in September, right after school or something,
Yeah. That's the big time right there.
Yeah. Give us that. Let us go into that and make that happen, right?
Yeah, I'm in. Do I have horns right now? Looks like I have horns. Are these horns? No, it doesn't look too bad. All right, Mars is back.
Left, when are you going to go full mohawk?
I've never mohawked it before.
You should.
I've had the same haircut my whole life. Never changed it.
Just go full mohawk. Why not? You've never done it before. I've done it once in my life. I've done a mohawk. You're close. Yeah, looks very good.
Kind of like a faux hawk.
Look at that.
It's kind of faux hawk. Yeah.
Looks pretty good though.
It's kind of like the rooster. You know what I mean? I get you with my rooster vibes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, motor cars. Okay, so did you see mine and Emmett's audition tapes? Or you were live? You were here when we did them, right? For the audio. He wasn't with us.
Oh, for the audio. Hey, wait a second. You know what? You won for that album cover.
I did.
Damn you.
You won.
You did win for that.
I won
album.
for
Yeah,
my.
I told you to do it, so I won too.
He won too. Give me some epics.
I tried to put in. I put in a killer Kiss album, like the Destroyer Kiss album, and that didn't win. And I did it all up with the Kiss face and the makeup. And you just used some tired old retreaded Beatles thing. I can't believe it.
Time, brother.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, Block Road or something like that.
You were ahead of your time.
I was ahead of my time. I was ahead of the challenge by about a year and a half. So I submitted my piece that I made a year and a half ago, and I won. Now go.
You did. You won.
Yeah, feels good to win.
Congratulations for
get in early and get in often, as you always say.
That's right.
What was the Meta Motors sound that you did? What did you guys do for the vehicles? Is that what you did? You submitted.
Good.
They're pretty good. I might be able to pull them up here. Let's see.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah. A Discord message between us.
I know. I can't wait to have a racetrack around Buena Vista Park in Buena Vista. It's a perfect loop for a racetrack.
There's some, you know what? There's some in the works things for racetracks right now, and there's some big stuff. I can't announce it yet, but I suspect that all of you will be involved in that, and it is a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool. Let's call it a circuit, a cup, as it were. You can participate in.
Oh,
yeah.
Fun! All right, Emmett's is amazing. Let's check out Emmett's.
Let's listen to it.
Here's Emmett's audition tape right now. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, Upland. This is Emmett's take on the audio engineering. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. That's so good. That's so good. I hope your engine, your it's so real. Like I hope they end up picking that one.
I really hope so. I hope I make it anywhere in there would be great.
Oh, that's amazing. That was great. Left, did you have yourself one as well, or what's going on? Is the dog barking?
His is just as good. Yeah.
Check out mine if you're interested. Sure. Let me pull it up. Let me go to mine here. I just got to go back one, I guess. Here. There it is.
Yeah, thank you for sharing this with us, Uplando, because we wouldn't have got into it. Sharing this with us.
Oh, now I'm in a loop. Hold on a second. Get out that loop. All right, get ready, everybody.
Turn your headphones down.
Okay, this is LeftHouse's take at the audio engineering for Upland's mobile racing. Mobile. Take one. Thank you, brother. Okay. And that's it. I guess. I don't know
what happened. Convulsion.
No, it was canceled.
I guess mine was canceled.
Damn.
Did your engine stall at the starting?
YouTube cut.
That's all of mine is.
Sounds.
That's it. They kicked me off. I didn't win.
Copyright infringement with your sound.
Copyright infringement with those sounds.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you believe that?
All I can think of, you remember the old cartoon Speed Buggy, I think? Or the Chopper Gang? They're like,
totally. That's it. That's so good.
Speed Buggy. I forgot about Speed Buggy, man.
I think this is going to be really annoying. I'm really mad at Upland for doing this. Like, I don't want to hear a bunch of human voices every time I race around the track. Kind of sucks.
They're not going to do anything sound in the game. What are they going to? Get out of here.
Why are we doing this then? Just for fun?
So
Just for fun?
Yes, so that you will stare at the screen and go, oh, that's exactly. It's
They're just making fun of me? This is
Wait a
fun of me.
second.
Jesus.
You mean I didn't
Wait, have
win?
you? What?
That was just an April Fool's joke. I fell for it. I
Yeah,
got
they just
punked.
continuing on with the April Fool's jokes. Yeah, just a bunch of. What do you think it was gonna be? They're not even gonna get on in the game yet.
And wait, the whole thing about the mascot, that was just all a big April Fool's
All
joke?
April Fool's. It was just a. Yeah, that was.
I was
should be
stoked.
going
That was like,
Fail Army.
fuck yeah, finally they're gonna get rid of this stupid llama. Like they need a better mascot.
Yeah.
This llama thing is terrible.
Those-
I actually
Those
bought it.
weren't them though.
You bought it. You were in.
I totally bought it.
I have
I was
some-
like,
I have
yes,
some
I'm not joking.
Property.
I thought
I
it
have
was a
some
good
property
thing.
that's got some nuclear waste, but it's really starting to die down. You won't have any growths or anything outside your head. I'm going to sell to you cheap, LeftHousr, very cheap. If you buy
Okay.
into the llama replacement, you'll buy into this. You can get these
Okay, I'm
these
in.
acres off my hands for cheap. There you go. Let's do it.
Once
And
I
it's
read
like-
about the panda and they described him as a palpable panda, I knew something
Right.
was off.
right.
Well,
right.
come
A
on.
palpable panda.
How could you know that something was off when like all of the Upland characters have already been off?
They didn't have
You
monocles.
know, Monocle Larry or whatever. What happened to him? He get drunk and fall into the ocean?
They didn't have
Look, they took
monocles.
the-
They couldn't be real.
They took the monocle off of Mr. P. What are they trying to do here? They're just throwing things at the board. Just whatever sticks. Give him a bow tie. Give him a monocle. Give him whatever. Give him whatever.
There was a lot of Monocle characters at one point.
It was a
I
stick.
tell you.
Yeah.
You just, the best marketing on this is just to do it with the text and you promote the name. You know what I mean? It's hard to, you're not Geico. You don't need a friggin' llama. The name is fine.
I
And
went for
take
the
a
otter.
page. You like the
I went
otter?
for
Oh, I
Tokyo.
love the
went
otter.
for Tokyo. I thought
Yeah, I
Tokyo
love
was
Tokyo.
a good idea. I didn't think
Yeah,
it was
I
a
was
good
on board.
name for a
It's a good
world ambassador, a name of a
Yeah, it's
city,
good stuff.
but it was
Yeah.
a good character. It's good art.
You know, the
Okay,
world
wait,
ambassador
did you
in
see-
California.
What's that? What's that, Mark?
It's making a wise ass quip.
Okay. Did you see Scooby-Doo on wax? Did you guys get any Scooby-Doo? Did you get some Velma? Did you get some Fred? Did you get some Mystery
I
Machine?
have not. I didn't even look at it yet. I knew it
saw
was
it.
out
I
there.
didn't get any.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Daphne
Did you get some?
and
Did you get
Scoops?
in on it?
Yes, I've been buying these. Look at that, 13 cents, 10 cents to get you some Daphne, get you some Fred, get you some Velma, Scrappy-Doo, Scooby-Doo, the whole thing of
Really?
Scooby Snacks. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll pull it. Oh, here. Let's see. You're a big
Look at that,
Scooby
cheap.
dude back in the day, huh?
This is yes. Woof.
Okay.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
Nice.
It's got
Shaggy.
it's got rollable things, it's got Scoobs and Shags, Come on, buddy.
Oh, do they make pothead references in this? Oh,
I
it's so
mean-
cute.
It's so amazing.
Cute he is.
Nice.
Yeah, Scooby Funko,
They're
huh?
fantastic. Yeah, these are Funkos.
Funko
Yeah,
in
these
the
are like
house.
These
Let's
are
go look
really
at their
great. This
website.
It's one of my favorite drops that they've done with Funko. It's just so good.
Fred
The
is
Scooby.
Funko.
And they
Yeah.
are crazy. The secondary market for these things, astronomical asking for this stuff.
Really? Do you got any good ones?
Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
They pull the mask off and it's, it's Mr. Jenkins or whatever it is, it's the whole, they did it
Old
right.
man Jenkins. The son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, old man.
Well, they got like
They
some
did
of
it
the classic character, like the Snow Ghost. Like these are the characters from the cartoon. Some of the villains they were chasing and
Yes,
stuff.
it's so good. Look at them. They pull the masks off. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
They did a really good
Are the
job.
Harlem Globetrotters in there for a weird reason? Like they were in the
Ooh, that'd
cartoon?
Could be.
cool.
Look at that.
That's
Look
great.
at that.
That's
Isn't that
sick.
fun?
I remember that punk.
Good stuff. Look at
Yeah.
that punk. If
Did
it
you,
weren't for
Mars? Did
mentally
you end
ill-
up checking out the Dennis Rodman haircuts barbershop?
I didn't.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for you right now. Have you seen
Yeah,
this?
check that out. No.
Dennis Rodman.
Barber shop.
Barber.
They give him a Kim
Barber.
Jong Il haircut. Is that one of them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys got to
Oh,
see
no.
this.
He loves
Dennis
North Korea.
Rodman. Okay. All right. Here, I'll go to the OpenSea to their website. Take me to the river. Here we go. Come on, Denny.
River, the
The
river.
website. All right, so here it is. This is the Welcome to Rodman's Barbershop here. You step into the barbershop. Dennis Rodman's Barbershop is the first official NFT collection from NBA Hall of Famer and global superstar Dennis Rodman. From dominating the boards across his historic NBA career that featured 5 NBA championships to capturing fans' attention across the globe with his unmatched fashion sense and bravado, Dennis is now entering the metaverse with his own NFT drop. And it's like his different hairstyles is what you're getting here. You know, the different Dennis Rodman hairstyles. And there's a real barbershop coming, I believe. There's a metaverse barbershop that they're putting together. Why not? The collection's sold out, it looks like. Dropped a couple days ago.
That is a bit bizarre. I got to say,
Totally.
It's a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
I would expect nothing
Dennis
less.
is an OG, though. Dennis is a blockchain OG.
He's been in the crypto space for a minute, dog.
Been around.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Been
super
around the
cool.
block.
Super weird.
It's
Super
like
weird.
Alice in Wonderland meets Salvador Dali kind of thing, is what it feels like.
Yeah, pretty interesting. And are you guys watching that HBO show, The Winning Time?
Yes.
What is
It's
it?
phenomenal, isn't it?
About the Showtime Lakers, right when
Yeah.
Magic first got to the Lakers.
Yes,
back in
I
the
have
day.
seen it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did see it.
It's quite not.
John C. Reilly.
What am I looking for? It is not at all historically accurate, but it's entertaining.
It's really fun.
Fair enough.
Poor Jerry West got just dragged on that show. He's like a day drinking, bitter alcoholic in the show for some reason.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Cool
I
stuff.
love these Scooby Doos. It's good stuff. There's all. What was that? What was that?
Kitty thinks he seems like a real fun time. The Jerry West character.
He was a cool guy in real life. They did him dirty.
He's a passionate man. That's the way I take him. Passionate man.
I don't think he ever threw his MVP trophy through his window.
No. That didn't happen.
Look how good these are. Look how animated these things are, man.
Yeah. These are cute.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
they
stuff.
did good.
Prices on these just to have it, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fun.
They're fun.
Wow.
So
yeah.
what's
The
your
Funko
next?
stuff.
What's your next thing that you got coming up, LeftHousr? Are you going to be, appearing somewhere? Are you at a shopping mall at the opening, or are you doing something? What you got? You're going to go surfing. What's the next? When you go to the thing called the Outside, have you been in that thing called the Outside recently?
No. Not too much. Not too much on the outside stuff. I mean, we do have some things coming up for the Action Family Club card. There's some interesting things happening there that we'll be able to talk about soon. Just working on the comic books here with this man Mars Utah. We got a little work to do here to get some releases ready to go here. So we're doing that. Even my brother's working on that stuff with us. We got some releases coming, some Metaphors music releases coming soon, which is quite fun and interesting to talk about. Yeah, we're just like, I'm looking forward to 420, and not for any pothead reasons, but more for the Dungeon Master, Wombat's Dungeon Master. That's the mid-season. And so some of the newer Left House collections, like the Lefty Left pack that we dropped, the Digi Jewels that we dropped recently, and for some reason the Life on a Train documentary didn't stake before, but it will be stakeable, and all those other cards will be stakeable on the 420. So I'll get stoned and stake some of my cards in the dungeon.
Stakeable, not chickenable.
Yeah, not chickenable. No chicken, because then I throw up.
And we come full circle, right back around to where we started, ladies and gentlemen.
We have. Maybe we should get to that fun part of the day where we give things away. Should we do the giveaway portion of the day,
Let's
Bob?
do it. I think so.
All right, cool. I'm going to grab then the Action Family Club card carrying members list, because the only way that you can win here Monday through Thursday is by being a card carrying member. That's how you get in. But on Fridays, you can come around like a bum and win without being a member.
Yeah. Just be one of the outsiders, if you will.
Yeah. Who is your favorite outsider?
Danny Boy? Pony
Danny
Boy.
Boy.
I mean,
Pony Boy?
Not Danny Boy.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I mean, I
man.
like
Stay golden, Emmett.
I like soda. I like soda.
Soda
Yeah,
pop.
soda.
Soda
Yeah,
Popinski?
I'm actually have a NFT gallery called Scotch and Soda that's opening up in Second Life that I'm working on right now, and it's called Scotch and Soda. That's the NFT gallery.
No way.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'll give you an invite, grand opening, doing a little something. If you have a Second Life character, you can walk on in and enjoy. It'll be fun. But let's get into the giveaways because I know I want to get some. I want to see some goodies.
I haven't dusted off my Second Life guy since last he was on stage in Second Life.
Oh, hey.
Oh wow, yeah.
We could do with the Mars Utah performance. That'd be awesome. And then we can get EE and Left just up there going.
I can beatbox. I can do whatever you guys want with my voice.
Top 5 are going to win prizes. I'm going to start the rock and roll music.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Let them have it, Billy.
Yeah, Grubfish, let's go.
You know what time it is.
Oh, I missed
It's time to swim your little asses off.
Time for the Grubfish. Time for the Grubfish. Time for the Grubfish. The battle royale. Time for the Grubfish. Time for the Grubfish. Time for the Grubfish. Woo! Look at him out there swimming around. Nobody wants to go. Lane stuff coming through.
Slime everywhere. Guts everywhere.
Where'd brother go? Who knows? The action.
I'm right back here, baby.
Whoa! This is wacky and wild.
Yeah.
Thursday, NFT Action News. Giveaway to the Action Family Club card holders only. Almost down to the last 5. Nobody wants to go. Flowers spinning around. Doing the old spinner Rooney and taking out. Oh, we're down to 4.
3 left, 2 left.
Cincy Bullrock getting taken out.
Take the number 1.
Holy crap, holy.
You've done it.
We done it. We won it. You did it. You win it.
Love
La la.
D. Kieran, Sensei Bullrod,
Yeah.
Stone Rabbit, Janosia, Lilim. Congratulations, you guys are winners.
Wilson Fisk.
One
Wilson's
OC.
in there. Congratulations.
That was intense, as you can tell. As
I'm out
the
of
week
breath.
progresses, the Grubfish Battle Royale is just getting more and more intense.
It's true. Man, what a show. What a show. What a show. Mars, it's so fun to have you back here all masked and fucking flowing like a legend of hip hop.
Yeah,
was
how
so
about that,
good.
huh? Didn't see that.
So
coming.
good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
drag
good
that
to be
over.
back.
I'll drag that over to the Token Tracks guys, and I'll play that for them. They're in the UK. I'll hit that up. They'll take a view of that. You never know. Look at that. Utah getting signed one more time. Look at that.
Seriously, man. That was fire shit. Wow.
Give me a beat. I'm not scared. I used to be a sidewalk warrior back in the day.
Uplando,
Oh, nice.
thanks for always coming in and sharing your knowledge of the of Upland and fucking just being awesome.
I'll get my
It's always
Coinbase
fun.
viewing NFT eyes on, dialed in. I'll see what you got for me. Love you guys. EE, Left House, Mars, Utah. Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure. I can't wait to be back next week. Good to rock out with you fellas. I will see you in the metaverse.
You
Love
too,
that.
brother.
Look at that
Good to see
sign
you,
off.
always.
That sign off. That
Very graceful.
well, and then he just leaves.
Yeah.
Rude.
Like he almost did his own
Nothing to see
swipe.
here.
His own swipe transition.
Where
He's
did he
gone.
go? Where did he go?
Very
He's gone.
spockish.
Yeah.
I'm
was
gone.
Any last words for the peeps, Mars?
No, just good to be back and have fun with everybody. That was a good time. It's
Yeah,
quite a while. You know, glad Spring's here. Came out of the cave, so you know, I have to come back and play with you guys more often.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We like that. We like that.
Keep that action seat warm, Mars.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. Haven't ripped the flows in quite a while, so
super good.
I know, brother was telling me, we were talking not too long ago. He's like, you got to send Mars a beat. We got to get something going. So
send him a damn beat. If that didn't inspire you, I don't know what will. Brother, do what you do best.
Gosh darn it. That's right, babies and gents. It's come that time again when we part ways. 2 hours here together. What a day. What an award-winning day. Congratulations to all the winners. I want to thank Uplando for coming through, definitely, and the one and only NVENOM. Great to chat some Green Rabbit. We'll be back tomorrow, won't we, as always, here, 1 p.m. PST, monkeying around, Crypto Monkey Friday. The board's open, so bring a friend, bring your grandmother day, if you will. And until then, we do as we always do around these parts, and that be a bid you adieu. Award-winning show, babies and gentlemen. I want to thank the one and only Mars, Utah, for coming by. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be an award-winning Crypto Monkey Friday tomorrow.
Absolutely an award-winning show, an award-winning life.
Award-winning action family. Thank you all for hanging.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Everybody, just have a lovely Thursday. I'm feeling it. Let's just have a good Thursday.